Hey friends, it's time for another new episode of the Two Clouded Mind Show with your favorite hosts, Chris.
I have a very caveman brain.
And Dave.
He's falling apart in front of our eyes.
Subscribe to the Two Clouded Mind Show on YouTube and everywhere you get your podcasts.
Two Clouded Minds, baby. I love you guys.
Oh my God, you're meant to do that.
Wow. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Two Clouded Mind Show, aka KCDC. Wait, what was that look? That was a weird look.
I think your microphone is not working. I think we have computer laptop audio right now.
No way.
Tap on it. Tap. Nothing, dude. So we're picking up right where we left off last episode, I think. Right? Where Chris's whole shebang went down. And nope, nothing. That's crazy. I completely forgot about it until right now. All right, so I'll talk while Chris is figuring this stuff out. That's very funny. Oh, I got muted. He muted me. I'm unmuting. That's craziness. This dude just muted me. I'm still muted?
No.
Okay. See, I hear you now, but again, I think that's your computer, your laptop audio.
How about now?
Yes. Now we're talking. I don't hear anything.
David.
Yeah, I hear you talking. I don't hear you tapping on the microphone, but I hear you talking.
Okay. Well, all right. Good.
Yeah, that works.
So yeah, I didn't hear anything you just said because I muted everything.
Yeah. Well, I know you did. And I got a bone to pick with you about that. I actually don't. Everything's fine.
I'm having a rough couple days, man.
I can see that, but again, it's just we literally picked up right where we left off last time. Now we still right now don't know why that happened last time, where we were like right in the middle of a conversation and then your shit just shut down or switched or changed or whatever like that.
The settings, and I'm not making this up, they switched from the A10 Mini to the laptop. I don't know how. I just switched it.
But why though?
No idea.
Right?
Really, I'm like sitting there holding the boom arm, or like I keep my hands.
Your mom holds my boom arm. Oh,
yeah, it does.
Bang.
So how you been, bud?
Pretty good. Can't complain.
Good.
Can't complain. Just doing the same shit, different day.
Yeah, I hear you. I almost introduced us as the One Clouded Mind Show today because I am day 2 of a THC marijuana break.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah.
So I'm the clouded mind.
Yeah, you are the clouded mind.
Damn it. That's fine.
I have coffee.
Coffee at this hour?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I drink coffee at all hours. So yeah, I'm with you, bro.
Yeah.
Caffeine has no power over me.
Exactly. Yeah. But on whatever, I don't really usually like to dive into personal things too much. We're funny. We try to be. But on the 15th of next month, I'm going back into the hospital. December 15th. 4 days.
December 15th for 4 days. Okay. What for?
They are going to wean me off of the seizure medication that they put me on.
Oh, that's right. I think you talked about this. Okay.
Yeah.
And you have to do it under supervision in case you have a seizure.
Exactly.
Roger that. So 4 days, you said? 4?
4 days, yeah.
Okay.
They said it could be quicker, but it's typically definitely plan on 4.
Got it.
So I figure I want to go in there because they're going to drug test me. They're going to basically run the gamut. So I want to go in there and give them no ammunition. I want to have a complete clean system. If that makes any sense. I mean, maybe it's just all in my head, but
give them
I don't want
ammunition for what?
To say, oh well, this could be, if you didn't smoke so much marijuana, this could be, better for you, blah, blah. There could be a million different things they could say. I haven't had a seizure since I was in the hospital, but I feel like ever since then, my doctor has mentioned a few times, like, you should probably quit. You should probably quit. So I figure this is going to be like a game to me. I'm going to quit for the 30 days. I stopped on the 15th. I go in the hospital on the 15th. Then when I come home from the hospital, you guys ready for this?
Oh boy.
My prize to myself, and I'd like to involve you if we can meet in person and record this.
Oh boy.
I'm packing a 8th joint.
An 8th joint.
Yeah, dude.
How many papers is that?
They sell pre-made cones that we could just pack one with 3.5 grams and be happy boys.
I mean, that would be quite something. So basically, you'll be off the weed for what? 2 months?
1 month.
1 month. Okay.
Yeah, 30 days.
Yeah, you'll be very high.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be funny.
Yeah, maybe if we can get together, yeah, I'm not opposed to doing an episode on that.
Yeah, that would be funny. That would be funny.
Chris's first time.
We could wear our lab coats again.
There you go.
Make it a science experiment.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So today's day 2, and I got home from work. I got off work at midnight last night. By the time I got home, I walked the dog and got like into bed. It was after 1.
Mm-hmm.
My alarm went off at 6 a.m. Hopped right in the shower. I snoozed once for 7 minutes. Whatever.
Who among us? Who among us?
Yeah, exactly. So I hopped right in the shower, got dressed, and I drove all the way to Princeton. Now, I know you know.
So that's what, like an hour from you?
It's an hour. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I had a job interview this morning.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
Is this something we can talk about on the show and post so that your current job doesn't see it, or like what are we doing?
Oh, no, that's fine. No, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, we could definitely talk about it in post. I applied to work for Amazon
I've heard of them.
about a week ago. They wanted me to go into Princeton to, do, I guess, the pre-hire stuff.
Okay.
They take a test, fill out like a form, and then they were gonna, take my picture, give me a badge, and I was gonna be on my way, hired. I didn't have my social security card, so that stopped the entire process.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty. I mean, first of all, I was about to say for people who don't know, but if you don't know what a social security card is, like, you're too young to watch this show.
You're right. Yeah.
So do you? Okay, finish the story.
So after I took the test, I sat back down in the waiting area, and then she called me right up. She's like, "Oh, come on up." There was only 2 other guys in there with me at the time, and she's like, "You did actually like very well on the test." She's asking me for everything that we're going through the steps, and then we get to the social security card, and I was like, "Hey, listen, like I'm I just moved, so a lot of my documents and important paperwork are still packed away. I don't have it with me." She's like, "That's fine. Unfortunately, we can't move forward until I have that in my hand." I was like, "All right, how about, can I go home, find it, and bring it back?" She's like, "If you can bring it back by 1 this afternoon, you're all good. If you can't make it back, you got to wait 90 days. So I drive back, tear my entire apartment apart.
Oh boy.
I mean, there's papers it's clean now, but there was paperwork everywhere. I took all my files out of my bins, went through every shred of paper. Passport, birth certificate, social security card, missing.
All of them.
All 3 of them.
Okay, that's a problem.
That's a huge problem. Huge. Yeah. So automatic panic mode. I want to smoke a joint, but I can't.
No,
because I'm on a break.
That's right.
And I'm not going to just like fold. I'm not going to fold.
Sure.
So I make some phone calls, thinking that somebody else might know where they are, but they did not.
Got it.
So
Understood.
I go online and I go to the Social Security website,
Jesus.
get a replacement card.
Okay.
I go through the steps. It's $57 for a replacement card. I was like, okay, whatever,
Sure.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Pay it. My credit card information in. And then it wouldn't let me get past the next page, which said sign up for something called like government
Yeah.
plus.
Gov Plus.
Yeah. For
Fuck.
$114. And I was like, wait, what?
So you can't skip that page? There's probably a
No.
way. There's got to be a way you can skip that page, dude. Like at the very, very bottom in the center, it doesn't say like skip, nothing.
Nope, nothing. So now I'm like really like steaming. I'm really steaming. Finally, somebody sends me a link that gets me to where I need to be. Like the proper, like I'm filling out all the forms.
Somebody sent it to you? You got it sent to you by. Wow, dude. You got to get your fucking life together, man. I know, because I know who somebody is.
Yeah, it was a helpful thing. It was a helpful thing. It was a helpful thing. I was in a pinch, dude. I was in a panicky pinch.
God
you know me. I'm
damn,
not
bro.
the smartest light bulb in the world.
Gosh.
But anyway, I fill all the paperwork out and we get to the last step where it's just like you have to just enter your driver's license information so they can verify who you are and send you the card
Uh-huh.
in 4 business days.
Uh-huh.
I enter my driver's license in 3 times
Oh my God.
and it tells me that something is invalid on my driver's license, that I have to wait 2 days and I can try again online. Or you can call this number and make an appointment in Eatontown to the office. And I was like, Eatontown, that's 15 minutes. That's easy.
Right.
I call. We're experiencing a higher than usual call volume. If you want to call back, we'll call you back, press 1, but the wait time is 3 hours. Okay. I hit 1, I put the phone down, go about my business. I clean up all my fucking paperwork, doing things around the house, just keep myself occupied. 3 hours goes by, the phone rings. Hey, blah, 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 we're talking. The earliest available appointment we can get you into Eatontown to get your Social Security card, January 2nd, 2026 at 1:50 p.m. Or you can try online again in 2 days and you won't lose your appointment. I'm pulling my hair out at this point, dude. That's the best you could do. I'm not asking for benefits. I'm not asking for money. I'm simply just, can you please just print me out a card? It's a piece of paper. I get it. It's government. It takes, things are different. But dude, I just need a piece of paper.
Yes. Then you explain to her, like, listen, I'm trying to get a job. Like, this is for a job.
Yeah.
She's like, thank you, January.
Yep. She says, I'm sorry about that, but the earliest appointment I can offer you is January 2nd.
So now you obviously you didn't get the card, so you weren't able to move forward with the job. So now you got to wait 90 days to go back. Now, do you have to start from scratch in 90 days, or can you just pick it up from where you left off in 90 days?
Start from scratch.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Now, did you go through the rest of the process 2 days later and get the paperwork or whatever?
No, today is, for anybody that's watching, today is the 17th of November. I have to wait till the 19th.
Oh, that was all today that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's that.
Damn, bro. So
You know anybody
you
hired?
have no passport. You have no
Birth or social.
certificate or social security. Did you start making moves on the other two?
I'm going to do that in the morning.
Where could they be, bro? Where did you usually keep those things? Like, where do you keep yours? I have a little manila envelope, and in that manila envelope is my passport, my birth certificate, a backup copy of my birth certificate, because at one point I lost my original birth certificate and had to go through the process, sort of what you're describing. It's like you have to jump through all the rings of fire in order to get a backup birth certificate, and then I found my original birth certificate, so I actually have 2 birth certificates, and then I have my Social Security card. All that stuff is in this little manila envelope, and I know exactly where it is. I can like tell you. I'm not going to tell you exactly where it is,
Yeah, of
but
course, yeah. Please.
but I know exactly where it is in my, in the place where it is, in the room where it is.
Yeah, I had all my stuff in. I have like a plastic heavy duty bin.
Mm-hmm.
All like
I know the bins. Oh, file bin. Ooh, I love that.
Yeah,
Big file guy.
the hooks on the side. You could just like sift through them real nice.
Love it. Sounds
I'm
great.
actually like semi-organized, believe it or not, everybody. I really do have a little of my stuff together.
Let me just say, counterpoint. You don't have your birth certificate, passport, or Social Security card. So,
Does that make me illegal?
no, it doesn't make you illegal. You're still legal, but you're just undocumented.
I was just gonna say, am I undocumented?
Yeah, you're definitely.
Should I be worried?
No, I don't think so. You're not who they're looking for. You're not who they're looking. You don't fit the description of the person that they're looking for.
Nah.
No.
Yeah, that's how my day went. Pretty trying, but we pushed through, I guess.
Yeah. Well, what else can you do? You got to now. You got 90 days to get your whole. You now, and you also should be making moves to get a new birth certificate and a new passport as well. You may as well get all that shit. Just get it all fresh.
And what's cool is like, I forget what the name of it. Not clear.
Real ID.
Not Real ID. What's
Clear?
that website where it has like all your information? Like,
I don't know. Amazon? Shit.
no.
Google? ChatGPT? Pornhub? I just listed all the websites I know. I don't know any other websites than that.
They definitely have my information.
Yeah.
ID me.
Never
You
heard
never
of it.
heard of ID me? Oh,
No,
okay.
I don't think so. So what is this now? Should I know about this?
I thought that everybody that had a passport, maybe it's just an option, but it pretty much has all your info. ID me, and it's linked to the government and stuff. So that's how I got into. Yeah,
It's got all your info and it's linked to the government and stuff.
and
That's the
still can't
tagline. That's the tagline.
still can't get my fucking social.
I'm gonna look into this ID me. at some
Yeah,
point.
ID me. It's legit. It's legit.
I'm using actually just speaking of passports. I'll be using my passport in May.
Sick.
Going
Mexico.
going on a family vacation. So we're going on a cruise. So we're gonna go from Miami to a spot in Mexico, to a spot in Honduras, to a spot in I want to say Guatemala or something like that, and then another spot in Mexico, and then back to Miami.
Dude, that's 6-7 day.
7 day, yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's
It's
cool.
gonna be cool,
See,
yeah.
I'm glad you brought this up, and I'm sure we've had this conversation in the past. And it's dumb. I'm dumb to ask how you feel about cruising since you're going on a cruise, but cruise culture in general, I love it.
Okay.
Dude, I'm
What-
all about it.
So now, when you say you're all about it, you love cruising or you love
Yes.
cruise culture?
I love cruising, dude. I love it.
What do you
I've
love
only
about it?
I've only been on comedy themed cruises, like the Practical Jokers cruise and stuff like that. But dude, I had the best time of my life.
Do you
I never even got off the boat at destinations.
were you drinking alcohol at the time?
I was at the time, yeah.
Yeah. See, I feel like on a cruise, if you drink alcohol, there's a higher ceiling for how much fun you can have, because everything you can do on a cruise, if you're doing it drunk, it's more fun. You know what I mean? Like everything you can do, whether you play like volleyball in the pool, it's more fun drunk. If you play mini golf as the boat is rocking back and forth and you can't even sink a putt, but you're drunk, you're having a great time. You know, like the video game room, drunk. You go to the comedy show, drunk. Like, so if you drink on a cruise, you're probably living the life. I've been on a couple cruises. I think the reason why we go on these family vacations on cruises is because it's a more affordable way to check all the boxes. You know what I mean? We can all go to some place where we can all afford it. You know, like I pay my way, my brother and his wife take care of their four, my parents take care of themselves, and we can all do this. Together. We can all be together, exactly. You know, so like I have my own room. I have like a single room, and then my brother and his family have a room. My parents have a room, and we're like in proximity to each other, but we're not like all staying together. But we can afford to do all the things. We're going in, we're eating essentially out together every night, even though we're just eating at the dining room or whatever. And we're seeing the places or the entertainment that's there. We're doing all the fun stuff. And then we get to go on the excursions when we hit the land. You know, it was very funny explaining to my niece the other night that we were going to be going to Mexico and seeing some Mayan ruins because she's 11 and she just learned about the Mayans and the Incas in school. So her face was like, she was like, because she knew what I was talking about, and she was like, "That's so cool," you know. So it'll be fun.
Dude, that's awesome. That's all. Dude, to be a kid again.
Right, exactly. Like when I saw her face like light up because she knew what I was talking about. She's like, the Mayans, and her face. I was just like, that's so funny. That's so
hell
funny.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
But yeah,
it show her like old episodes of Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Is that the show where it was like
Olmec?
Olmec. Yeah, I was gonna say Melmac, but Olmec. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
I think I only saw like clips and pieces of that show. I never really watched it. It was a little bit behind my time, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm old. Whatever.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I think we're both about the same age. So speaking of that, do you remember in 1994 a court in Singapore sentenced an American teenager to be lashed 6 times with a cane for violating the Vandalism Act? It was a big deal at the time. It actually caused a temporary strain in relations between Singapore and the United States.
Because it was an American kid, right?
It was an American kid. And his name was Michael Fay. When I texted you Michael K, but that's not what it was. It's Michael Fay. F-A-Y.
Wait, Michael K, the radio guy?
Yeah, I knew that name was. I was like, that's not the right name. I don't know why, but I know it's something like that, and I was close. Fay was arrested for stealing road signs and vandalizing 18 cars over a 10-day period in September 1993. He pled guilty, but he later claimed that he was advised that such a plea would preclude the caning. So he said that he thought that if I pled guilty, that I wouldn't have to be caned. But now, since I'm being caned, I wasn't actually guilty. I was just saying that because I thought I wasn't going to get caned. So basically, he would not have. They basically tricked him into pleading guilty, or he accidentally pled guilty when he thought he was going to get off with the caning. But they were like, "Nah, man, you're still getting caned." And he's like, "Oh, in that case, I didn't do it." But it didn't matter. He was for stealing road signs and vandalizing 18 cars. He claimed that he didn't vandalize any cars, and the only thing he did, he actually said, I stole the signs, but I didn't vandalize any cars. I figured if I pled guilty to that, you guys would let me go. Although caning is a routine court sentence in Singapore, Fay's sentence garnered controversy and was widely covered in the media in the United States. It was believed to be the first judicial corporal punishment involving an American citizen. The number of cane strokes in Fay's sentence was ultimately reduced from 6 to 4 after the United States officials requested leniency, and the sentence was carried out on May 5th, 1994.
Dude, that's brutal, man. Brutal.
Now, do you remember that? Do you remember that when you were a kid? That being in the news? Right.
Vaguely, because I was 15 in 94.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, vaguely. But wow, man. That's crazy. They just
go ahead.
No, you first.
So I was going to say, this dude was in Singapore in 1993, just being an asshole, probably drunk with his buddies.
Just being an American.
Being an American, right, in a foreign country, feeling like nothing, like you're in charge of everything.
Yep.
He stole a bunch of road signs, which I have done. Look right behind you right now.
Right here. Yeah, dude, I have a stop sign in my entrance when you walk in the house.
Everybody's done that. Everybody's done that. Of course, I did this when I was a little kid, like when I was young, but whatever. I still have a couple of them. He gets caught. He says, I never vandalized any cars, but I did steal the street signs. And they were like, all right, we're going to whoop your ass, literally whoop your ass 6 times with a big cane.
Did he do it on the butt or the back?
I think it's your ass. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Theft and vandalism in Singapore, response, aftermath. I'm reading Wikipedia, by the way.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Following phase sentence. They don't really actually talk about the actual act. Like, I don't think it was supervised. I don't think people saw it. You know, they just did it in some room somewhere.
Oh, okay. So in my head,
while he didn't. Okay, sorry. Go ahead. What?
In my head, I thought this was like a public thing. The public is gonna watch this.
Yeah, I don't think that's the case. Like, I don't think there was like video of it and stuff. He gave several television interviews after the case or after the fact, including one with his American lawyer on CNN with Larry King in 1994, in which he admitted taking road signs but denied vandalizing cars. While he did not detail his experience, he said that he was, quote, ill-treated at times during questioning, but had shaken hands with the caning operative after his 4 strokes had been administered and the prison guards when he was released. So after he got whacked 4 times, he shook hands with the caning operative, with the guy who caned him. And several months after returning to the United States, he suffered burns to his hands and face after a butane incident. He was subsequently admitted to the Hazelden Rehabilitation Program for butane abuse. Oh, okay.
Oh, he was a huffer.
He said that sniffing butane, quote, made him forget what happened in Singapore. That's crazy. In 1996, he was cited in Florida for a number of violations, including careless driving, reckless driving, and not reporting a crash, having an open bottle of alcohol in his car. Later in 98, still in Florida, Fay was arrested for possession of marijuana and drug paraphernalia, charges to which he confessed but was later acquitted because of technical errors in his arrest. In 2010, Fay's case was recalled in international news after another foreigner in Singapore, Swiss national Oliver Fricker, was sentenced to 5 months in jail and 3 strokes of the cane for trespassing a rail depot to vandalize a metro train that's part of the country's mass rapid transit. So this guy snuck into a rail depot and vandalized a train, and they sentenced him to 5 months and 3 strokes.
Dude.
So it sounds like this caning kind of really fucked this dude up quite a bit.
Yeah, he just chose the life after that, basically.
Well, it's no. This is a different guy. Different guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, different guy. This guy, Michael Fay, sounds like he turned to drugs and substance abuse, and he suffered burns to his hands and face after a butane incident, then subsequently was admitted to a rehabilitation program for butane abuse, which I didn't even know was a thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know butane abuse was a thing, and I didn't know they had rehab centers specifically for butane abuse. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know that they had rehab centers specifically for that, but I've witnessed people huff butane. It's ugly, dude. It's ugly.
You've watched them actually do it?
Dude, they'll go and buy the fucking the lighter fluid can with the tip on it, and they'll fucking just put it down on the table and just
breathe it in.
And they're gone for like a minute, and then they're back. It's fucking bananas, dude.
No.
Dude, you couldn't pay me enough to do that.
No,
couldn't.
Not a chance.
It's
not a
lighter
chance.
fluid.
You want to just breathe it in? What the fuck?
And apparently you have to hold the can it has to be completely upright like this.
Uh-huh.
And if you get any fluid, it can freeze your shit. It's so risky. It's the risk versus reward.
I can't believe you just put it in without putting a sock over it or something like that. Because I know spray paint people put socks over their sock over it or whatever, but they still get the spray paint on themselves.
It's so funny.
You've seen people in movies. It's they make fun of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So this Michael Fay guy got his ass caned 4 times and then became a junkie.
Damn.
Bummer.
That's rough, dude.
Bummer.
That's so rough.
Yeah.
Singapore Parliament also recently passed laws to introduce judicial caning as punishment for scammers.
Okay. Go on.
And the penalty, 6 to 24 strokes.
For scammers?
Scammers, dude.
Okay, so like what does that mean? What constitutes a scammer in Singapore?
The scam texts, the money scams, basically pretty much all the shit that we get here.
Mm-hmm.
If you do it over there, you're screwed, man.
And how many canes did you say, or lashes, or whatever it is? Strokes?
6 to 24.
6 to 24.
Yeah, dude.
First of all, that's a huge range. So there must be a lot of different like levels of the offenses.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
24 lashes, 24 strokes of the cane.
I would imagine like a human would die, right?
No.
You don't think so? From just like the shock and the pain? Or do you just go numb after the first couple? Like,
I feel like you probably have to go numb after the first couple. But I don't think the thing is like I think they're hitting you pretty hard, but I don't think they're trying to kill you. You know what I mean? Like I don't think they're trying to execute you via beating your ass with a cane. You know, I could be wrong.
I would love to see what one of these canes look like. Is it like a switch? Is it a?
It's like a big bamboo cane or something like that. Big bamboo stick.
Nope. No thanks. I'm good on that. I pass. I will not be visiting Singapore.
Caning.
Like, dude, if I've never been out of the
country. A rattan cane. This generally is applied to the recipient's bare or clothed buttocks. However, caning may also be applied to the soles of the feet or the palms of the hand. Caning on the knuckles and shoulders is considerably less common. Caning can be done consensually as a part of erotic spanking. Okay, never mind. But yeah, a rattan cane. So it's like a big giant stick of wood. Just a big stick of wood.
Imagine the soles of your feet and the palms of your. If I had to choose, hands or feet, I think I'm taking my hands.
I think I'm taking my feet. I think I'm taking my feet. If I had to choose between one or two, I don't know, man. Maybe not. I don't know.
I would, dude, it just all freaks me out. But like I was saying earlier, like I've never like proper left the country. I've been on cruises and stuff, but
comedy themed cruises.
Yeah,
right.
They're great. We went to the Bahamas. Hey, but I never left the boat. But like, if I ever went to a foreign country, I'm just gonna be like a fly on the wall. I don't want to stir trouble. I don't want to be disrespectful in any way. If I say in 2 months I was going to Mexico just to make it easier, I would spend the 2 months to learn as much Spanish as I could to try to communicate and not be rude. You know what I mean? Like, represent America. Like, don't be a dickhead when you go. It's just bizarre to me.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, there's people who are like you, and then there's people who are the opposite of that, where they just think the whole world revolves around them, and they go to a foreign country and they think that everybody is beneath them, and instead of like trying to speak to them, they just get louder and louder.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean, unfortunately, there's people like that. There's a lot of people like that.
But it's kind of like being at work and asking somebody that's had too much to drink to leave. They can barely speak English or walk straight, but as soon as we get outside, they want to argue, and then their friends want to argue and play lawyer. Yeah, it gets to be annoying.
Yeah,
this is me saying I'm done with the bar industry. Public, I'm done with it.
I have long maintained that there's nothing more annoying to a sober person than a drunk person.
You're right.
It's the worst. If you're the sober person around a bunch of drunk people or even one drunk person, it's not fun.
it's
Most
torture.
of the time, it's not fun, especially if you don't know the person. That's the worst. It's the worst.
Yeah.
Because drunk people are awful.
Yeah. Drunk people and people that are drunk and on cocaine are an ugly, ugly, disgusting combination.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
Like I get it. I used to do that. I used to party. I used to have fun. And I'm not trying to be like a Debbie Downer, like to each his own. But it's like it comes to a point where it's like, dude, grow the fuck up. Like, what are you doing? You're in the bar every single night. Every night.
Yeah.
Till the lights come on.
That's living, baby. That's living. Like that's why I get up in the morning. I get up in the morning so I can go to work, so I can get paid, so I can go and get fucked up at the club, baby. That's my life. That's life, son. And then I do it again tomorrow, buddy.
Yeah.
Don't buddy me, pal.
That's right. I ain't your buddy. My favorite thing is so many people are like, yo, brother. And I look at them and I'm like, I'm not your fucking brother.
Ooh.
Go away.
Ooh.
I say it all the time. I say it all the time. I'm not your fucking brother, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know who is the worst when you ask them to leave? And first of all, let me just preface this. Like anytime I've ever asked somebody to leave, I always approach it the same way. Just walk up, I'll tap you on the shoulder. Hey, can I talk to you outside real quick? Just come with me. Get outside. Dude, you've had too much. Night's over. That's my line.
Mm-hmm.
And it more often than not, it ends up in an argument.
Right.
But fuck, what was I about to where was I going with this?
People okay.
Cops are the worst.
What do you mean?
I asked this one dude to leave because he literally could not stand up straight.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
And we get outside, and all of a sudden he's getting tough, and he's like, yo, bro, I'm on the job. It's cool. I'm on the job. And I'm like, so if you get a call right now at 1 o'clock in the morning, blind drunk at a bar, you're going to spring into action? You're not on the fucking job. You're at a bar.
Yeah, I'm
Grow
on
up.
the job. I'm on the job.
Go back to
what
Staten
fucking,
Island.
What fucking job?
Right? Like, that's the dumbest thing you could ever say. Do I'm on the job. Obviously, you're not. How about I call your superior officer and let him know that you're on the job right now, blind drunk at a bar at 1 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck off.
Yeah, man.
I had some guy yesterday. Was it yesterday? Saturday. Asked him to leave. And he was a problem. So, like, we have strobes on our flashlights. And if, like, something, like, is, like, really, like, needs attention quick, we just hit the strobe light. So I was standing by the front door and I saw my other guy working, hit the strobe light. So I go out and the guy's fucking screaming, this is fucking bullshit. I've had 2 drinks. Okay. You've had 2 drinks.
Yeah, well, a lot of people who have had 2 drinks scream and yell outside the bar.
He called me a tattooed retard as if that was going to offend me.
It's terrible. That's terrible, Chris.
Like, really?
Look, man, I'm sorry he said that to you. That's not nice.
It really hurt my feelings.
That's not nice.
Like, dude, I get called a tattooed retard by everybody in my life. Be more original.
Sir, I'll have you know I am a tattooed retard.
Yeah, pretty much. Nailed it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Generally, this is applied to the recipient's bare or clothed buttocks.
Dude. I think that's the episode title.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure that's going to fit on the thumbnail. You know? But,
oh, man. Dude, that's freaky.
Mm.
And it just, again, like, I know because we're like sheltered in America per se, like, you don't think about other countries that still carry out capital punishment. That's fucking crazy.
I think it's corporal punishment is what you're looking for.
Okay. What is
Corporal-
capital punishment? Death?
Capital punishment. Well, okay, first corporal punishment, and then let me see. Well, let me do capital punishment. Capital.
Because we do have states in the U.S. that carry out like death penalties.
All right. So, okay, so capital punishment is the death penalty. Plain and simple. Capital punishment is the death penalty. Corporal punishment is a physical punishment. It's a punishment which is intended to cause physical pain to a person. When it is inflicted on minors, especially in home and school settings, its method may include spanking or paddling. So if you spank your kid, that's corporal punishment. When it's inflicted on adults, it may be inflicted on prisoners or slaves, and it can be like a whip or a belt or a horse whip or a cane, including flogging, branding, and mutilations. Physical punishments for crimes or injuries, including floggings, brandings, and even mutilations, were practiced in most civilizations since ancient times. They've increasingly been viewed as inhumane since the development of humanitarianism ideals after the Enlightenment. By the late 20th century, corporal punishment was eliminated from the legal systems of most developed countries. So most developed countries don't use corporal punishment anymore. And capital punishment, that is killing people, and that is used.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
The act of carrying out is called an execution.
Yeah.
A person who has been sentenced to death and awaits execution is condemned. Term capital, derived, refers to, oh, I see, okay. So etymologically, meaning like the study of the actual word itself, the term capital, and it's from of the head, derived from the Latin capitalis, from caput. The word caput, I guess, is head in Latin. So capitalis, I guess, is the way that it came to capital. It refers to execution by beheading. So it got its name from beheading, capital punishment, but executions are carried out by many methods. So,
I know there's like lethal injection.
Sure, hanging.
They still do hangings?
Probably. Somebody does, I'm sure of it.
I wonder if they still do a firing squad.
I don't know, man. Maybe. Maybe.
Dude, I'm so glad I'm not a criminal.
Yeah, well, see, the thing is, though, if you were a criminal, you'd be like, I'm so glad I'm a criminal.
You're right.
Criminals love being criminals. They can't get enough of it.
You're right.
You're right. If you're a criminal,
especially if you're good at it. If you're good at crime, then yeah.
Yeah, if you do good, like crime's good, then forget about it. You're loving it.
I don't think that I would do good crime.
If you're doing really good at crimes, you're probably the president, or at least one of those other guys, like a big wig of some type.
You're running something big.
Yeah, you're in charge. Capital crime. Public execution. Following methods have been used by various countries. Here we go. Ready? Hanging. Afghanistan, Iraq, Iran, Japan, South Korea, Malaysia, Nigeria, Sudan, Pakistan, Palestinian, Israel, Yemen, Egypt, India, Oman, Myanmar, Singapore, Sri Lanka, Syria, Zimbabwe, Malawi, and Liberia. Shooting. Okay, this is your firing squad right here. The People's Republic of China, Vietnam until 2011, Belarus, Ethiopia, Nigeria, Somalia, Somaliland, North Korea, Indonesia, the UAE, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Qatar, Oman, Yemen, and in the U.S. states of Oklahoma, Utah, and South Carolina.
Whoa.
Lethal injection, United States, Guatemala, Thailand, the People's Republic of China, Vietnam, after 2011. So before 2011, Vietnam shot people, and then now they do lethal injection. Beheading, Saudi Arabia. Stoning, Nigeria and Sudan. Electrocution and gas inhalation. Some U.S. states, but only if the prisoner requests it or if lethal injection is unavailable. Inert gas asphyxiation. Some U.S. states, Alabama, Louisiana.
Holy crap, that's got to be brutal. Unless you just like it's just like sitting in a room and then all of a sudden you pass out. But I could
Gas.
imagine,
Gas.
I can
Yeah,
imagine
probably. It's probably you just fall asleep.
sleepy and fall asleep.
Yeah.
That's even scarier.
I don't know. I think they're all pretty scary if you think about it, you know?
Oh yeah.
Like if
Yeah.
I it's not like, oh, which one would you choose? No, thank you. You know,
Mm-mm.
I'm really not into it.
No, I'm not.
I'll
I'm
pass.
not.
I'll pass on that, big dog. It's gonna be a no from me.
Yeah, it's gonna be no. I'm gonna lead a life of no crime.
Yeah, and if the very most minor crimes, like really, really minor crimes.
I mean, I feel like everybody every day does a minor crime.
Sure.
Whether it's
well, we had this
something-
conversation a while back. I mean, jaywalking. That's
Yeah.
a big time crime. You know, people, too many people sharing your Netflix account. Sorry, buddy, that's a crime.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
Guilty.
So, you know, there's crimes. People are doing crimes all the time.
Yeah. Dude, speaking of crimes, it
Don't
wasn't
do
even a
crimes.
crime, but the 35 bridge out here by me, fatal motorcycle accident yesterday. Apparently the guy was like weaving in and out of traffic, and then the next thing you know, his whole entire leg was separated from his body and he bled out.
So he, I guess, got too close to a car and clipped it, and it chopped his leg off. God damn. That's fucked up.
Yeah. That's all I know. I don't know the age of the person or whatever, but dude, gross.
Yeah, that's pretty tough. That's pretty
I
tough.
was having a conversation with somebody like, if I'm in an accident and I lose a leg or an arm,
Mm-hmm.
don't let me suffer. Just pull the fucking plug, dude. The rest of my life is going to
Well,
be
you're not going to be.
miserable as hell.
If you lose an arm or a leg, that doesn't necessarily mean you're in a coma, dude, or like a vegetable. You're probably
No.
not a coma or a vegetable. You're probably still awake.
You're just awake, sedated,
Yeah,
but still like
there's no
in my-
plug to pull.
Yeah.
But what you're saying is let me bleed out.
Just let me bleed out, man.
Yeah, like don't revive me. No stim pack.
Yeah, DNR. Full DNR. Seriously. Scary, dude.
I was thinking about getting that tattooed right here. Do not resuscitate.
Are you serious? I was going to do that too, dude.
Yeah.
I was going to do that right here, but then I filled it in with the other shit.
I was thinking about it. That would really piss off my mom.
Oh, that would piss off a lot of people. You can put that in your medical proxy. I remember that was I've been asked that question a few times, like the surgeries I've had and stuff. You know, if anything goes wrong, blah, 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 blah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was dark.
Sure. Yeah, sure. Well, that's where caning conversations will take you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But-
dude.
It's just so funny that when I haven't thought about that. It's in 1994, so that's what 2004, 14, 24, 30 years ago.
Yeah, dude.
And I never thought about it until you said something about what was it, caning in where, Malaysia or something like that.
Singapore.
And
Yeah.
it just came flooding back. I was like, wait, what the fuck? There was a guy.
Yeah.
I remember hearing about it as a little kid, being like, oh shit, you know, I'm going to get whipped with a cane.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never going to Singapore.
No way. No way. I don't care how good their food is. No.
Yeah, it seems. Well, the thing is, like, just like you said before, though, like, you're not going to be acting a fool there. So you could probably go to Singapore and have a great time.
Yeah.
You could probably go to Singapore, have a great time, and never have a problem with anybody. But you're not going to be vandalizing. You're not going to be stealing, like, signs or stealing things. You're not going to be, you know, committing crimes.
No.
So, you know, it's
No,
fine. Like,
but-
Mexico is, you know, in some degrees dangerous, especially for Americans. But if you don't do fucked up stuff and don't get in trouble, you know, like if you get arrested in Mexico, you're in fucking real bad trouble. You know, even for anything. If you get arrested in Mexico, you're in some serious shit. Because it's not very, you know, it's a little bit corrupt down there. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah. That's like the same thing. Like, I'd be afraid but this is just irrational fears. But like, if I went to a place like that, I wouldn't want to leave the resort just because I'd be afraid.
Some places you can't leave the resort. There's some places like that.
Yeah.
There's some places like that in Mexico actually, but
I believe it. Well, like cartel, like basically runs everything over there, right?
yeah, I guess so. I guess that's probably pretty much true. So yeah, you got to stay on the resorts. You got to stay on the resorts. You know, you go to the visit the ruins on the bus trip, go back. You know.
Yeah, and dude, the resorts, they're chock full of fun. There's so much to do for everybody. There's so much.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why cruises are fun too, because there's just a billion things to do.
Hell yeah.
And it's all right there, and it's all pretty much like, you know, for the most part paid for, you know.
I loved the buffet. Loved it.
Yeah, like, especially like the breakfast buffet. It's nice, you know. You can just go in. I don't usually eat a ton for breakfast, but
Same.
on the trips, like on the cruise, I try to, you know, make the most of it, you know.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I would love, like, we would do like the breakfast buffet, then we would get like whatever for lunch. It was a 5-day cruise. Like 3 of the nights we went to like the nice restaurants on the boat, and then the other nights we would just eat in the cafeteria per se. But like late night, they had like the munchie buffet. Dude, it was amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, see that I don't think they have, but they do have like around the clock, I think pizza or something like that, or pizza. Oh yeah, no, it's a pizza and desserts and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was cool too. I got to smoke weed on a cruise ship. That was fun. It was really fun.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, a bunch of people had weed.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was fun. It was cool. Dude,
Yeah, I
wanna go
guess
on
on
another cruise.
comedy themed cruises, it's probably a little more common. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. They were like, they kept making announcements. No, no smoking weed, blah, blah, blah. But everybody did it as soon as the night, like the sunset, everybody was doing it.
Interesting.
Yeah. Good old, what was the cruise line I went on? Wasn't Carnival. Norwegian.
Oh, that's what we're going on. This is our first time. Well, my first time on Norwegian. We used to go on Royal Caribbean.
Okay.
I'm
So
used
I've
to
ever
going
only
on that
been
one.
on Norwegian, and I went on Carnival years ago before it like became complete trash. Like,
Okay.
that was the first time I went on a cruise. I was like
Yeah.
just turned 21.
I think I might have done the same thing, like maybe even younger than that. I think I was like a real young kid, and we went on a cruise, and I think it might have been Carnival back then, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, in recent years, it's always been that Royal Caribbean. But we looked around, and like the Royal Caribbean was like XYZ price to go to these places for 6 nights, and then we looked at Norwegian, and it was a little bit cheaper to go for 7 nights in different places. So we said, "Fuck it, let's try Norwegian this time."
Do you know what ship you're going to be on? I was on the Pearl.
Escape, I want to say.
Okay.
Norwegian Escape. I think that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So
it'll be
much
fun.
Yeah, you're going to have a blast. That's awesome. I'm super stoked for you.
Yeah, and
That's-
it's like the
hey, dude.
summertime, so it's like it's the end
Yeah.
of May, so it should be pretty warm and pretty nice.
Fuck yeah. That's sick, dude.
Yeah. So it should be
I got to
good.
get away. Just even for like a couple days. I was thinking about like packing up the car, grabbing the dog, and just like going somewhere.
Mm-hmm. It's nice to do that once in a while.
Yeah. And she's good in the car. She's, I wouldn't have to worry about her.
Nice.
I think it might be good to clear the head,
Sure. Yeah, and you just don't bring any weed with you, and you'll be in good shape.
Yeah, no. Not till I get out of the hospital. December 19th, we are cooking a fatty.
I'm in.
Hell yeah. That's amazing. Yeah. Guys, so that was our episode on capital punishment and corporal punishment. Hope you learned a lot.
Yeah, just keep
Oh,
your nose clean out there.
Yeah, if you go to another country, just don't be a fucking regular American. Show some respect.
Be nice.
Yeah, be nice. That's the message of this episode. Be nice.
Yes.
But all right, guys, you can find us every week. Is it safe to say that?
Yeah,
You can
I think
find
so.
youtube.com/Two Clouded Mind Show. We are everywhere you get your podcasts in the audio realm. If you want to check us out on social media, we are everywhere at Two Clouded Minds. How about you want to stalk us individually? I'm at Chris_is_not_funny.
DC in the City on all social media.
Did you see me just short circuit?
Yes. You were expecting me to say something else, but I have nothing else to say.
I did. Guys, thank you so much. Dave, as always, it's a pleasure. And we'll see you guys next week. Stay clouded.